Okay, wait a minute, look. So I'm into energy. And I'm into high vibrations. So I need everyone, when I say how are you doing tonight, to bring this whole venue to a high vibrational level. So I'm going to say it again. How is everyone doing tonight? Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Let me explain something to you guys that I talk about in my book, Mental Detox. Vibration is very important. When you're in a low vibrational place, the universe matches your vibration. So if you're down here and all you're getting all day is energy down here, well, that's your fault. Yes. Because you create your own energy, you create your own circumstance, okay, first of all. But when you're in a high vibrational place, and you're in a place of joy, faith, and happiness, right, and you're walking around with God all in you, all through you, all every second, you're going to receive high vibrational opportunities, high vibrational people and relationships. Now you created that miraculous circumstance. And a miracle is just a shift in perception. Let me say it again, because everything is within perception. A miracle is just a shift in your perception. So it's how we perceive things, it's how we receive things. That means this: circumstance does not cause us agony or pain. It's the way we perceive that circumstance that causes that stress. Okay? So what my book talks about is all that I mentioned, and to add on is that this: what you're seeking is seeking you. Okay? So this is the deal. Become what you're seeking so that you can receive what you want to seek. A lot of us are out of alignment with what we want. Let me explain that. Example: a woman wants a man who is an attorney, who is 30-ish, no kids, not married, but she's dating a man who is a hustler. Now, no judgment, no heat to the hustlers. I'm just giving you an example. She's dating a man who's a hustler, who has no credentials, has 4 kids, and he's been married. Well, sweetheart, you wonder why you're not receiving what you're seeking, because you're out of alignment with what you want. He's out of alignment with you. So how do you get yourself in alignment? Create an alignment list. Write down all that you want on one side. On the other side, you write down the things that you're doing to get that. And then write down the things that you're doing to not obtain your goal. So what we're going to do with the things that we're doing that's not conducive to that goal, we're going to stop doing them. We're going to get rid of them. And what we're going to do is every day we're going to practice those things that get us in alignment with what we want until they become organic, until they become autopilot for us, and we're doing them every day without even knowing them. Because let me tell you something. Anything you do is practice until it becomes your being. Let me say it again. Anything you do in life is you practicing doing it until it becomes your being. Yeah. Until it becomes you doing it naturally. My book also talks about prayer is speaking to God and meditation is God speaking to you. This is why stillness is very important. Because when we get still within ourselves, we learn our authentic self. Who is our authentic self? Well, our authentic self is God. You know why? Because we are all thumbprints of God. We are all vessels for God. So the more that we learn who we are, which is God-like, the more that we learn who God is. Do you understand what I'm saying? Another thing, last but certainly not least, my book mentions your life is a garden. People will come in and water the plants that you sow in your garden. So if you're planting some, excuse my language, everyone's over 21, some bullshit in your garden, and people come over to see you, and they watering your bullshit, that's your stuff. But now if you plant some lilies and some daisies and some roses, people are going to come over and water those lilies and those daisies and those roses. Now you're creating a circumstance that's conducive to joy and happiness. So my book teaches you how to create your circumstance and how to plow out the weeds and the rodents, because an unattended garden attracts weeds and rodents. That means you got to attend to yourself. Self-care is number one. That's not being selfish. Let me tell you what selfish is. Selfish is when you don't take time to care for yourself so that you mentally, physically, and emotionally are at a place where you are healthy for your kids, your family, and your loved ones. Now that's called selfish, okay? So you got to make sure that you keep your garden watered, which is yourself, your temple, your internal wealth. See, we place a lot of value on tangible things like cars, red bottoms. I'm just being real. Those are things that have prices. That's why they're not priceless. But internal wealth, which is your joy, is priceless. And let me say one more thing. Happiness and joy are two different things. And this is what happiness is. I'm happy because I'm with this man. But when he walks out the door, he takes my smile with him. Amen? Let me tell you what joy is, okay? I hear you over there. We're in church, okay, on a Thursday night. But let me tell you what joy is. Joy is this. I'm wholesome and joyful before I even meet you. So when you leave with the bag that you came with, boo, but I keep my smile. Yes. Because I'm going to be solid with or without you. Yes. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, so that's what mental detox does. It detoxes your mind of toxins. It teaches you how to be healthy. And let me tell you something about when you create healthiness within yourself, when you accept yourself for who you are, your authentic self, or your chubby sides, you know what I mean, your curly hair you may not like, or you're too tall, too short, money ain't enough, bank account too low, house too small, car too big, whatever, all the rest of the things that we come up with. When you accept those things and understand that you're perfect just the way you are, you liberate everyone else around you, because healing is contagious. Hurt people, and healed people, heal people. And I'm Dr. Bryant. Thank you for your time.